Trudy is going back to the garage. The last thing we need to do is end up having to wait 2-3 weeks.
We've got a problem.
Oh, what's the problem?
It's this hut right here.
Yeah.
So we're going to go online now and see, hopefully they've got the parts. It's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's really not okay. And we've got each other, don't cry.
No, we'll be right.
We're Marianne and Chris. In 2018, we quit the 9-to-5 and bought Trudy, our camper van.
We are currently on an adventure to drive the circumference of the world.
Good morning. It's a special day today because Trudy is going back to the garage in Duncan. Bronson Mufflers. Sean is doing his magic on the van today. So we should be getting all the squeaks and the knocks and the struts and the bearings and everything fixed today after we've waited a week or so for the parts and the time to get the garage to do it. So yeah, exciting day today.
It feels like we've been waiting forever, doesn't it?
It
but
does.
We've managed to do loads of bits and pieces and spend time with Auntie Julia, so yeah.
That's because we're not used to staying still so
No.
long. So this morning I'm taking Trudy and Marianne's gonna drive Julia's van, which she's
JB.
nicknamed JB, and we're gonna go in convoy to the garage. It's actually the first morning, typically, that we've had condensation. So it shows that the weather is starting to turn. But there's a nice blue sky up there, so hopefully that lasts today. See you later, my sweetness.
Right, so I've left Chris and I'll show you where we've been staying. These are beautiful flowers and my Auntie Julia lives in this apartment block just here and we've been parked outside and she's given us the key so that we can use the showers and the loos. But she's also given me another key, a very special key to her van, which is a VW Vanagon, and her initials are JB. So her van is affectionately known as JAYBBE, and there it is. Look at that. And in true supportive family style, there's a Tread the Globe sticker there. And oh yeah, if the van is rocking, better come a knocking. That is typical Auntie Julia. She is like the most positive party person I know. Tread the Globe sticker on the front. And yeah, she's a left-hand drive, so I'm gonna drive JB. Chris is gonna take our girl Trudy. And I can't wait to get Trudy fixed. Although JB is very cool. But before we go, I thought I'd just quickly show you inside how much smaller JB is to Trudy. She's still quite long, but look, it's a left-hand drive. Left-hand drive and automatic. Some of you might say, is that a bit terrifying? No, is the answer. I love driving, literally love driving, and I'm happy and confident as a driver. So whether it's left or right, whether I'm on the right or the left, I don't have a massive skill set, but driving and scuba diving are my two favourite skill sets. And yeah, I'm happy to drive JB.
It's been ages since I've driven, only driving back from Tuk from the Arctic Ocean. So yeah, we're going in convoy this morning. Trudy, and we're going to get you fixed, girl. She always starts, touch wood, she's a beautiful, beautiful van. A lot of people are asking how many miles has she actually done now? Well, it's 110,000 miles, which is mad because we hit 100,000 just as we crossed into Oregon, which wasn't that long ago. So yeah, we've done some serious miles, which is why she needs a bit of love this morning. Okay, there's Marianne and JB in front. The town of Chemainus is looking lovely this morning with the sun coming up. It's been really nice staying here for the last 2-3 weeks. Actually, it's probably like 3 weeks while we've been waiting for parts and catching up on the videos from up at the Arctic Ocean. And the drive to Duncan is probably about half an hour this morning. Bright and early in the morning, it's only 7:45 in the morning. Marianne's a couple of vehicles behind. The reversing camera works great here actually, to keep an eye behind you. But life at Vancouver Island early on a Friday morning.
It's very strange seeing Trudy in front of me and seeing her back end. She's beautiful.
So whilst we've been on the island, one of the things to upload the videos we've been searching out is cell towers, and that is the local cell tower. So we've spent many a day parked up by the side of the road there, using the cell service. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about Trudy today because it's really important we get her fixed, because we've been waiting a long time for the parts to come from the Europe, because you can't get the parts here. And the guys at Bronson Mufflers, Sean, he diagnosed her that it's bearings, strut supports and the swing bar. But fingers crossed he fixes her today and there's no more whirring and rattling, because the last thing we need to do is end up having to wait another couple of weeks or 2-3 weeks being here on the island waiting for the parts, because we got to start heading south soon.
It's very strange actually, because we've been on the island for so long, and as you know, we move a lot all the time. It's been really interesting because we actually feel really at home on the island, and yeah, we sort of know our way around. Moving around sometimes can be really strange, and I get lost in a car park, so that's why Chris does all the navigating, and I was grateful to Tom to help me navigate. But on the island, I don't need navigation. I feel really at home. I suppose it's having family around that makes you feel at home, and it's not actually necessarily a place. It's the people you meet and the family that you have that become your home. Anyway, it's a beautiful morning, and there's our girl Trudy. How lovely is she looking this morning?
So nearly there, we've arrived in downtown Duncan here on the island, and the garage is literally about a quarter of a mile, turn to the right. You alright? What's up?
I'm just checking the lights, because obviously it's law here in Canada to drive with your lights.
Oh, nice sticker, Julia. Okay, we've arrived at Bronson Mufflers. The doctor for Trudy.
Listen to the purr of that VW.
She does have a certain purr to her, doesn't she?
How are you? Good, good. I'm going to grab Sean some caffeination.
Oh, look at
He needs a lot of coffee. He's got a bit of work to do today.
Yeah, Trudy's going under the scope.
She's going under the operating theatre.
Yeah. And we're going to be VW van lifers for the day.
Woo!
Just the day.
Trudy's going in. That's where she's spending the day. I think it was the Dempster Highway, and all those miles on the dirt roads just finished her off slightly. So yeah, Trudy's hanging out with the guys here today.
We're talking about cruffins. Maya and I have decided that croissants and cruffins are the best. So
You liked that, didn't you?
I really
Up in
did.
Campbell River.
I did. So she's going to be popping up to Campbell River too.
You're leading her astray. A box of bits. And they should all be there.
Yeah.
It looks
We
like
hope.
a very small box.
Well, you're not getting a new engine, love. You're only getting new bearings and
Bearings
supports and swing bars. Still got a bit of the Dempster Highway under her there, I think. It's got a bit. She needs a bit of a clean. See you later. Okay, so we're going to jump back into JB and go into Duncan. Do a little bit of shopping, leave Trudy, and we'll come back later to see how she's doing. Oh, into JB. This is my first time in JB. How
It's a lovely little van.
weird does it feel for me? Sitting in the English driver's seat with no wheel.
But you have a wife, so you don't need
Does
a
that
wheel.
not feel weird driving on that side? Oh, it's automatic as well. That's mad. I've never driven an automatic vehicle. I know that might sound crazy to some, but back in the UK we only use a normal... Oh my goodness.
She's all good.
Right, let's go to town.
I suppose it's no different to you. If we went somewhere and we rented a motorbike, you're a competent motorcyclist, so you just get on the motorbike, don't you?
It just takes a while to get used to something, doesn't it? You drive it for a day or two and then you're used to it.
Yeah, it's funny because I actually feel like my brain doesn't differentiate between the left and the right side, so it's like I can.
That's why you get lost, Marianne. That is why.
Is it here?
Where are we going? Best Buy.
Best Buy.
No, it's past
further
town.
down,
It's past
okay.
town.
Yeah, it's funny because I literally don't mind driving either side of the road or left or right hand drive vehicles.
One thing about Julia's van, the seats are very comfy.
They are.
In fact, I would almost go as far to say that they may be more comfortable than Trudy's.
That's it. Do you think she'll
They are.
notice?
There's more bounce in
There's
it.
more bounce and there's more. I don't know. It just.
I
Feels,
don't know. The shape feels better.
Yeah.
We've come down to one of the retail parks. Mission today: find a new kettle for Trudy because our other one's a bit big, looking a bit manky.
Yeah.
Go and have coffee to wake up,
Yeah.
and then we're going to probably meet. I think we're going to go to Cowichan Bay for lunch because apparently it's very pretty. Okay, we're armed with coffee and we're going to head back to the garage. It's nearly lunchtime just to see how Trudy's doing and making sure all's all right. JB started just about, which is great.
She's lovely. it gives you that element of like excitement when you drive her.
We got coffee for the workers.
Yeah. And some of these delicious things.
Trudy's got no wheel.
She just got some bits.
We'll go and have a look in a minute. Let's take the coffee in. Coffee and cake. Coffee and cake to cheer the garage up. Energy food.
Oh my god.
Butter tart bars. Look at that.
What?
There you go.
They got like little nuts on them too.
They'll give you energy.
I'm hoping nobody's diabetic or has nut allergies.
No, right, we're in the clear. Beautiful. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're more than
You're
welcome.
lovely, thank you.
We're going to be a little less lovely right now.
Oh. Have we got a problem, Sean?
We've got a problem.
Oh. What's the problem?
It's this hut right here,
Yeah,
and this was the worst one of the bunch.
okay.
Because of the amount of heat that gets generated when these things are warm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's actually welded itself to that.
Okay.
And I've destroyed 2 pullers trying to take it off.
Okay.
It's not coming off.
So,
We need a new spindle for it.
okay.
So that's the long and short of it, is this part
Yes.
that it all rotates around.
Yes.
We have to get one of those.
Okay.
So until
Until you got that, you can't actually fix it.
no,
Okay.
Yeah.
we're going to have to, in order to get this off now, we have to destroy everything that's on here,
Okay.
except for the brakes and the backing plate,
Okay.
because the bolts are back here. They're
Okay.
behind the ring, so we gotta try and break the hub up, extract the bolts, pull this whole thing off,
Yeah.
then get a new spindle, and a new hub.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's what we're up against.
And is that on every wheel or just that one?
Just this
Just
one.
this one.
You know,
The rest.
We've already done that side.
Oh,
We came off.
okay.
You know,
So it's okay. So we'll go online now and try and figure out the part.
yeah.
Okay. So what I could do is actually send a photograph to the ladies that supported us to get the car.
If you can. And see if they'll interchange with because Fiat makes the
Ram ProMaster.
ProMasters.
They don't.
They don't.
Apparently she's too old. Our friends have got a van that's younger than Trudy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they looked at it and they said none of the parts interchange because the models that are out in the UK and Europe,
Yeah.
unless it was this year's like Fiat, it just won't fit.
So from that conversation, basically, the bearings on the back were worn down. They've overheated. They've welded to the spindle. So we need to get some new parts for Trudy.
Yeah.
So we're going to go online now and see. Hopefully they've got the parts. We'll message them. We can't actually drive her now, which means that this car park might be home for the next week or so. So yeah, we'll come back to you in a sec. Okay.
Okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's really not okay. But the good news is, you know, we like to look on the bright side. Trudy's at the garage. We can keep Trudy parked at the garage indefinitely. We've got access to their loos. They've said we can use the loos to empty Trudy's cassette, so that's fine. It's walking distance to town.
Yeah.
So we can go do our shopping. We're in Julia's van, which
Yeah, that
means
is
we can still
absolute
go and
blessing.
see Julia or go out for the day and come back. We'll probably we'll sleep here in Trudy because obviously we don't want to leave Trudy alone in a town for long periods. And as far as getting the part goes, Captain Ursel in Turkey is on the case. We've looked online at the company we use to get the parts for Trudy, but we can't see the right parts. So we've messaged them, but it's Friday now, so they won't be able till Monday. And if not, Sean said he might be able to get a whole rear axle, which is the bit that goes from wheel to wheel, on the back of Trudy from a ProMaster or a Ram, Dodge Ram.
I think the key to my sanity is the fact that we've got Sean, who is like really, you know, he's still got a smile on his face. He's like, look,
Yeah.
we're not going to leave you. You're not going to like be sat on the car park forever. Obviously, the frightening thing is the fact that it's like a part, and it's just like it's not like it's a little part that comes in a box. It's like the whole bit for
it's
me.
part of the whole
It's like
van.
whole part of the van, which is
The rest of it we can just get.
what a team though. I feel like we're really blessed to have.
No, we're lucky.
Yeah,
you know,
we
the
really
guys,
are.
The guys, you know, they think what we're doing is cool. They're going to support us. And so yeah, Bronson Mufflers in Duncan.
Yeah, big
You're
shout out to
definitely
you guys.
you're coming good. Because so many garages could just say, look,
Yeah.
you know, it's buggered. We're not gonna,
Yeah.
you know, you'll have to find someone that can do it. Whereas they're like, don't worry.
Do you know what was really nice for me was the attitude? So I said, because obviously we took like some little biscuity cakes, and I said to Sean, does this mean you're going to get like extra cakes every day? And he went,
It
there
helps.
has to be an upside to what's happening. And
So
then when I said we're driving around the world in Trudy, he just laughed out loud, and I went, look, you just have to get us so we can like get across North America and ship on to New Zealand and Australia. And he laughed and he was like, we're going to get you there.
So yeah, so Duncan's going to be our home for a while, but it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. We haven't had breakfast or lunch, and I'm starving.
Yeah, we should go and get some
And I've got
lunch.
low blood sugar, so we're going to go down to Cowichin Bay, and then we just need to. We had plans all lined up for this weekend of filming next week, so we're going to have to cancel our contacts and stuff and come up with a bit of a plan. Okay.
And thank you, Auntie Julia, for letting us have JB, because we are
without it and without everything, we're screwed. But I mean, at least You know,
Yeah.
we can go to Julia's for showers during
Yeah.
the week. We can drive over there.
Oh, we've got it made. really.
We feel very
Yeah.
lucky to be in this situation.
I am upset about Trudy,
Oh,
but I
hugely,
feel really
hugely.
like I'm in a good place.
I think it's frustrating because we've been waiting 3 weeks to get Trudy fixed, and now we're back to square one again.
Yeah, but we're in a good place. We're in a really lucky place, aren't we?
And we've got each other. Don't cry.
No, we'll be right. As Julia says, you'll be right, mate.
Okay. Welcome to Cowichan Bay.
Look at this. What a beautiful view.
Oh yeah, all the harbour's down there with the boats. So
So I'll park in here. Well, let's drive around and see what's there.
right, it's only a few hundred metres. That's it.
Oh, that's very cute.
These buildings are nice, aren't they?
Reminds me a bit of Cornwall.
Smaller roads. This is small for Canada, for North America.
Under guys.
Just park anywhere.
Ocean.
Maritime Centre, the Rock Cod. So there's restaurants down here, so just park
There you
up.
go. There's something there.
Park up. The Pirate Shack. Is there any parking spots?
Oh,
Where are you going,
are
baby?
they going?
Oh yeah. That's good timing.
Look at that.
This looks nice.
Yeah, we've looked online and there's quite a few different food choices.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Lighthouse.
oh,
It's
that
a
was
lighthouse.
one of the ones that was recommended, the Lighthouse Cafe. This is very pretty.
That's a nice view, isn't it? The blue water, the blue sky, boats. Now it does say there's a pub up there. Maybe they serve food. If not, we'll go wander back. Okay, we think there's a restaurant up here. Nice view. Okay, well it was a good pub, but you can't see the entrance. Well, you can tell it's one of those days today because eventually when we got in the restaurant, he said it's all out because there's a power cut in town and they're not serving food. That's why everything's in darkness. We went with the sandwich option. The electric came back on. Marianne has a croissant. After refueling and having a nice sandwich, we just thought we'd come and have a little wander down the waterfront because it's lovely. The boats are always very calming, aren't they?
Yeah, coming to the end of the season with the hanging baskets here on Vancouver Island, but it still just brings a bit of colour.
Look at this. That is absolutely amazing. I could so live there, have a little boat. Isn't that fantastic?
That is fun.
There's like 4 houses along the jetty here. This is nice. And there's looking back at the town. Oceanfront suites at Cowichan Bay there.
Wow.
That's the harbour. We had lunch just down there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. I love the decor. I love the shape of these houses. This is typical to Vancouver Island. We've seen a few like that. It's nice now. I'm not sure what it would be like in the winter, but
Oh, look.
and amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could definitely live in one of those.
They are beautiful. Yeah.
The view at the end of the jetty is amazing. Looking over, what was it? Salt Spring Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
There's something very peaceful and relaxing about water.
Sea air. Although,
Yeah.
looking back over there, I think it might rain in a little bit.
It might.
And I've actually just realised that Monday's a bank holiday. So no phone calls to parts on Monday. Okay, 6 o'clock in the evening. Trudy's come out of the garage. He's managed to get 2 wheels back on her. And we're going to be doing a bit of research. We put an email out to quite a few of our contacts to try and find the parts that are needed. It's the front right wheel and the back left wheel that are the problems. But Sean's going to limp Trudy back into this car park here. We're going to park here and do some orders over the weekend, assess the situation, and then come up with a plan. But I think this will be home for the next few weeks between Bronson Mufflers and the car park at the back here. Beautiful, thank you, sir.
We'll get her fixed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
About it. It's just,
We've got 2 guys looking for the parts for that one. It's that one part at the back that we need to try and find that, but we'll find it. So this is going to be home for the night. In fact, not just for the night, for the next however many weeks while we get the parts. But we want to say a big thank you to Ben and Cheska from Overlanding Sofia, who saw our post on Instagram and straight away said, we're on it, guys. We got some contacts at a broker's yard back in the UK. What's the part you need and you can't find?
Ursel in Turkey's on it as well.
Yeah, thank you, Ursel.
You've sent out a couple of emails as well to a couple of other people.
Nick and Kim messaged to say that they're coming down to see us. They're going to park up here for the night with us, and they're going to cook us a lovely dinner before they leave the island tomorrow. So you're all super lovely. Thank you very much. Hey guys, welcome to our home. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
We're good.
So sorry
You
about
right, big man?
Very sorry to hear about Trudy.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
This is my day. How I feel. We're being welcomed.
We brought beer, we brought food.
Wow.
You're looking after us. Thank you for your message. You made us smile.
Wine.
You made us smile today. Thanks for your
Oh,
message.
that's amazing.
Look at this. We have the best neighbours tonight.
Obviously.
Oh, what?
Wow.
I don't think you should leave. I think you should just stay.
Oh, guys.
Wow, look at this.
Come on in. Welcome to Trudy again.
Trudy.
Trudy,
wow.
and you've bought
And we brought more
beer and everything. You're
I'm
amazing.
gonna give you this.
You're amazing. Ooh.
I've even got my wine glasses out.
So what a better way for therapy when you're feeling sad, your van doesn't work, to spend it with friends.
Oh, thank you. Your happy messages cheered us up because I was literally there going, oh my God.
You can imagine.
Yeah.
Cheers. There you go.
Salad.
Chef Nate has cooked the most fabulous steak sauce and salad.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're so welcome.
Cheering us up on a day with some bad news, but it's a good end to the day, so we're feeling happy.
We're just happy
thought
we
you
can
could-
do something to cheer you guys up and to help out a little bit.
We thought you could use some nice food and have a drink and
Bad day is turning into a much better day. Thank you for your
Oh.
friendship.
Ah.
Thank you.